Hi there, so my name's Kat Stern and I've put together a training package of videos that's entitled A Complete Guide to Running a Unit. I think the most important thing right now is to establish whether or not this is the right training package for you in your setting. So I wanted to be explicit about really where these videos are targeted. And the first thing to be aware of is that they are aimed at secondary educational settings. And the reason for that is that that's my experience within education. They are also targeted at mainstream schools. Now, there absolutely are videos within this series that I think would be very useful if you're working in alternative provision. And certainly my experience spans both mainstream and alternative provision. However, I just wanted you to be aware that some of the context within the videos is really only applicable within mainstream. And then thirdly, the focus of the kind of unit that these videos are designed around is really about building a small school within a school. So there is going to be a focus on content and delivering curriculum. These are not ideal videos for how to run a removal room, for example, or how to manage your internal exclusion provision. So the way that I set the videos out is in small, hopefully bite-sized chunks. There is a list on the Vimeo webpage of the different topics that are involved in the package, and these can all be downloaded and watched at your leisure. And included within the package is also a 30-minute online chat with me. And the reason that that offer is there is because there may be issues arising within the videos that you would like to discuss, or it might be that I haven't addressed something which is really important within your setting. So if you do want to take up that offer, probably best to just contact me via my website. In terms of the quality of delivery, there are reviews available at katstern.com. So I'm currently a behaviour consultant. I'm also a trainer and a speaker. I work with everyone, head teachers, CEOs, pastoral leads, teachers, support staff, really anyone who is involved in supporting students with their behaviour within an educational setting like a school. My particular experience in this area is that I ran a unit for 4 years, a unit for students who were at risk of exclusion and suspension, and also for students who really struggled to attend mainstream school in the first place. And that was a unit that had multiple classrooms. It was in a very large inner city academy in an area of high deprivation. So I hope that that experience will come through these videos and support you in decision making within your setting. So in terms of behavioral ideology or philosophy, I would say that the driving force behind my consultancy is to be as evidence-led and as data-led as possible. So I have a book that's been published by John Catt Educational called The Excludables, and that is a really research-driven look at behaviour within schools. It has chapters on things that we know impact on behaviour, such as poverty, mental health difficulties, special educational needs, but it also has tons of research on chapters based around trust and resilience and trauma. And there's also a chapter called Who Guards the Guardians, which is really about the experience of being an educator in settings with particularly vulnerable children, or having a role that works closely with particularly vulnerable children. So in terms of how I've tried to deliver this content, most of this, what you'll find in the videos, is I've tried to give you options rather than being prescriptive about one approach. And with those options, I'll always try and give you what I think might be the advantages or perhaps disadvantages of certain approaches. What I've definitely tried to avoid is throwing out a question or throwing out multiple questions and leaving you to really do the work around what your response might be. So wherever there are questions, I've definitely tried to offer some thoughts or offer some guidance about what I think might be the consequences of those choices. And then I hope that these videos are particularly useful in predicting issues and complications and difficulties, and really enabling you within your setting to take a preventative approach wherever possible, and minimizing the amount that we have to react to behavior within our settings. So if you do have any further questions, I'm very easy to contact, either via my website, which has my email address on it, or I'm on Twitter at catstern4. And get in contact. We can have a quick chat about whether or not you think it's the right thing for your setting before purchasing. But hopefully I will see you in the first video. Okay, take care.